Hey guys, Jay here. So this video is going to be quick. I am going to share with you guys two things. First of all, if you want a lot more information about the upcoming Dawn of the Hunts, right now there is, if you go to the pathofexile2.com/hunt here, this is the landing page of the game, of the patch. If you scroll down to the very bottom, you will see the download press kit over here. If you click on it, it will download this file. It is a zip file. If you unzip it, and it will give you a bunch of things. Let me actually, I already extracted them to this place. So it is going to give you a bunch of images, and not only does it give you all the Ascendancy's notes over here, some art that is shown in the gameplay content reveal. The main thing I want to talk about here is it also gives you, first of all, it gives you, okay, I need to open it in photos. 1 second. Okay, so first of all, it gives you the list of all spear skill. If you want to look at this one, you have it. And then I think the main thing here we can discuss is this one. This is the skills, or these are the skills of the Ascendancy class for Huntress. So we have the Ritualist, we have two skill over here, Corrupted Life Force with Blood Boil. This is the node name, and for the As a Whisper As, Ritual Sacrifice. So, what is the key takeaway here? Blood Boil. The main thing is, first of all, enemies in your presence accumulate Blood Boil. So this is not happening on hit. This is not enemies that you hit. They actually need to be in your presence. So they need to be relatively close to your character. Even if you use a, let's say you use a Alpha's Howl, that is the only way that you can double the presence range. And that pretty much like cover, if your character is in the middle of the screen here, a standard screen, it is going to cover like this much, right? Or if the normal presence is going to be just a relatively small circle around your character. So not very big. And if the enemy is inside the presence, then they can have Blood Boil. And if they have Blood Boil, inflict a stack of corrupted blood on target within 1.5 meter per Blood Boil on slain enemy. So this happened around the corpse of the enemies that you kill. If they are near you, they will spawn like pretty much like a pool, and if enemies step on that pool or they are near that pool, they are going to be inflicted with corrupted blood. That is not that great, in my opinion, because it is a very small area in most cases, right? Second, the damage. So corrupted blood deals 2% of slain enemy maximum life as physical damage per second. So it is 2% per second. The duration base is 5 seconds. So the base damage for this is actually pretty good. It is 10% of enemy's health per second, basically. So yeah, it is a significant amount of base damage. And if you can scale this one effectively, I think you're going to have quite a lot of damage. However, because of how the mechanic works, because of it is on kill, I am skeptical on if they are going to be very helpful in a lot of situations. For example, in boss fights, it is going to be hard to abuse this one for anything. So maybe it's just something for extra clear, pretty much. So yeah, I'm not very excited for this one, even though the numbers, the base number looks pretty good. Second, I want to talk because it is still the Ritualist. As the Whisper asked, Ritual Sacrifice. I'm not excited for this one either because of the duration of the animation. If you look at the animation in the gameplay trailer or in the content reveal video, you will see that the character actually sit down or kneel down, pull out a knife, and actually stab and doing work on the corpse of the rare monster before they got the buff. That takes like 2 to 3 seconds or something. I'm not entirely sure, but that is way too damn long. I cannot accept my character to stand there for 2-3 seconds to grab a buff that is going to last, by the way, for only 20 freaking seconds. If it is a minute, then okay, I will consider it, but no, 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 no. No, hell no. That is not good enough, alright? Then we get to the, I think this is the juicy part. So, Amazon Elemental Infusion. It grants the skill Infuse Weapon. So, I think this is not a buff, it is just if you have a charge, this will go off automatically. I just imagine that is how it works. But if you actually need to use this skill, then it is going to be a little bit clunky. I think just logically, this should function as an automatic skill that is going to add on top of the attack that you are using. If you have the charge, it will automatically consume to get the infusion. That is just how I imagine it will work. If it works that way, then it will be very good. So what are the other information, right? Projectiles attacks with that weapon consume infusion. So it needs to be a projectile attack. So it can be a bow, it can be crossbow, it can be spear, but projectile attack. Hell, maybe it can be even the molten strike thing. I don't remember the exact name. I didn't play with that skill, but it is the mace skill that shoot out a bunch of fireball. That is also projectile. So I imagine everything that has projectile can use this skill. So it infused the first projectiles fired. So this is questionable because if it just infused one single projectile in a multiple projectile attack, if you attack with a bow, for example, you can have multiple arrows. If it only infused one single arrow, that will be very weird, and it will feel weird and not right. Right? So if it infused the whole attack, it'll be pretty amazing. So causing it to explode at the end of the flight. So you will see that the explosion area is here, 2.6 meters, and it converts 100% of physical damage to cold. So main thing here that makes it strong, in my opinion, is the massive multiplier that you see here. This is at level 20, but even with level 20, 612% is a massive number. So yeah, it will be a very significant amount of additional damage. So I think Amazon is looking very good with the information that we look at here. Maybe it will be extra good. Maybe it is designed more for the projectile skill of a spear. It's not meant to be like really insane synergy with the bow, so it will not apply to all the projectiles. Maybe the spear projectile will be more focused into one area, and that will works well, right? So I think with the information that we got, Amazon looks pretty good. Ritualist still just have the ring stuff, and probably we might end up in a place where everyone playing Ritualist is going to wear 3 rings and use all the charms all the time. That is going to be my opinion on the situation of the Huntress. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy, and if you find this helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.